Kamanya? Ngoja kwanza sema tena. Joe Kamanya?
My name.
Oh, very good. How are you this morning?
In this land of soda and milk.
So, have you had a soda?
I can never.
You know what?
You meant the measured economy.
I'm not going to allow that to be the metric I use on my economic status.
Yeah.
I cannot validate such statements that if I take soda, I'm doing well. So I resist sodas.
You had resisted them before.
Yeah.
So then now you just give it an extra reason as to why you continue to resist them.
A luta continua.
A luta continua. I can't find my special pen. Why is that? Probably somewhere in the belly of my bag. I like how you're color blocking.
Bag ni ya nini?
Alele mtoto.
You said you have a bag, didn't you?
Yeah.
Jibag na bag.
Jibag na jag.
Don't ask me why I know that tune.
That tune.
Lord.
Yeah.
It's Friday.
It is.
It's the 14th of August.
Yeah.
In case anybody was wondering, August has 31 days.
Indeed.
So when you get to the 15th or the 16th, what you've done is that you've clocked half the month.
Half the month.
Just in case anybody was wondering what the calendar looks like. We are here to remind you that it is August.
Yep.
Yes, thank you.
And August is the 8th month
of the year. And it's 4 months away from May.
May.
Just saying. Just saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
And 4 more to December.
Yes, 4 more months until December. Mutano, good morning. She sent me, so I know that she's here. And Marion, good morning. And Skitty, good morning. And Joy B, good morning. Everybody, good morning. Brenda. Yes. Hi. I've just decided that today there's a Brenda. You know there's a Brenda? Yeah.
There is.
Yes.
Hi, Brenda.
So this is how we are starting the weekend by having the last show on the Situation Room this week. Look at how you looked. Why is your eyebrow raising?
Because I had last.
Your eyebrow is raising. Why is your eyebrow raising? You thought I was going to shockaroo you?
Yeah.
I was not. Dennis Tolaseto.
Yes.
Joe Kamani. What's your middle name?
Kamanya is my middle name.
Okay, what's your surname?
Should I tell?
Yes, I've asked.
No, you might know.
Okay, what's up as then
I
we
might know
tell.
other things.
M-Pesa me.
M-Pesa you there. Look at this con man. So just share the information. I've told you all my names.
No, that's sensitive information.
You're a spy. Do you work for Mossad? Like you would say.
Like I would say.
Like you would say. Yes, so you're not going to tell us?
Joe Kamanya is my name.
No, there's another one. I'm almost sure.
Many others, actually.
You have like 6 names. You're like a typical Yoruba man. Okay, sawa basi. And we're here.
It could be Oyeyemi.
It could be
Olufemi.
Oluwatobiloba. Things like that. Hey, Oluwasheun.
Oyeyemi.
It could be. All of those could actually be your names. Yes, they could. What's in a name? Good morning, everybody, and Karibu Sana. It's into the second week, complete now of August. And we will have a conversation, a number of conversations this morning, and we'll get into it proper. Yani, just when you think that one thing has finished, another thing comes. As in, it's not just going to be easy street. It looks like it's going to be very interesting going into the next couple of months.
It's not over until 10th of August.
It isn't, is it?
Things will keep coming.
Yo, you guys need to realize everybody in the office today is enjoying what we call temporary incumbency by the order of the court.
Yes.
Yes. So the powers as well have been diminished. The things they should not be able to do. So let's just look at the compliance with the constitution when you are a temporary incumbent.
Right.
Yes. Muhimu sana. Hey, ikatiba. It's very clear.
Hey, my guy. We save development for all. It is called devolution. And we have it in the constitution.
All right.
So we are well led by the constitution.
Well led.
So the temporary
incumbent
employees of this country, please abide by the law.
Let me tell you what we'll be discussing today, because I think that those things can come into play as well. We'll start off a conversation at 7 o'clock with the Honourable Davidson Ngibuini. He's the MCA Woodley Kenyatta Golf Course Ward. That's one of the largest wards in Nairobi, actually. We're going to be talking about the trust deficit. Can long-term national visions engage the youth? Can they? Should they? Do they?
Will they?
Will they? If I tell you that they will today, will they tomorrow? And that's some of the things that we'll be talking about today, when How You Know Him as DNG joins us at 7 o'clock. And then at 8 o'clock, Stanley Kimure is the DCP National Director of Political Affairs, Strategy and Mobilization. We're going to be talking about reshaping 2027. Is it a shape? How does it look like? Is it formless and desolate, or is it taking some kind of shape? The DCP factor. We're seeing a lot of what is Exodus. You know, the book of Exodus in the Bible essentially was centered around the people of Israel moving out of Egypt. And so is this what we are seeing? Is there a promised land? And as they exit, where are they going? And how does it actually shape the politics getting into 2027? Like I said, we will have a political conversation every day moving into this season proper, and to just have an eye on some of these things, Decision 2027 and all of this, right? And then at 9 o'clock, Olivia Okoth is the Chief Executive Officer of the Commonwealth College of Medical and Related Studies. Seth Panyako is the Secretary General of the Kenya National Union of Nurses. The patient versus medics disparity. Why Kenya's medical professional ratio is fueling the healthcare collapse. What exactly is going on here? A Healthy Friday conversation today goes towards policy. And that's what we'll be talking about today. Voila. That's what it looks like. Karibuni sana. Our live streams are up on YouTube, Facebook, and on X. And a very good morning to our audience tuning in from different parts of the country, the region, and the world. And we're also on KTN. So everybody who tunes in from our different platforms, thank you for being here this morning. All right, we're going to get into a conversation shortly, and also then look into what's happening with the headlines and say hello to you. But before we do that, it's our last day in the Islamic Republic of Mauritania.
Oh, Mauritania. And Jokamanya, one thing about Mauritania is the fact that they have so many fishes. And I'll start with one that we were also told is superfood. Yeah. In other jurisdiction, it is called sardines. They have lots of sardine, mackerel, octopus.
Sardines are bigger than those things.
Yeah, it's just a little bit grown omena. It's just the same thing.
You know, sardine is a plus-size woman of omena.
Thank you. Thank you, Kamanya. Thank you for that description.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I don't know that I'll ever get that picture out of my head, but okay.
So they are equally rich in gold, copper, gypsum, and phosphate, and iron ore. And iron ore is what as well their train is called. The longest and the heaviest, the iron ore train, which is then used to transport the resources that they do have. But let's go to the proverb that we get this morning. And this one is really beautiful, Mdapenda. The rat that follows the scent of roasted meat into the trap cannot blame the cage of wickedness.
Where?
The rat that follows the scent of roasted meat into the trap cannot blame the cage of wickedness.
Yeah, me, I would say bribed voters. If you're bribed to vote, you're doomed. You know, for me, it's about luring. What lures you? What motivates you? What takes you on different paths in life? Always... Every path leads somewhere. So whatever lures you along that path, just remember it is taking you somewhere. So if the motivation is not intrinsic, is not you, is being inspired by other things outside you, then you're not the one in charge. So wherever you get, it is not a destination you chose for yourself. So please, take paths that you clearly know where they are leading.
And Oka, how would you interpret it?
The rat that goes into the trap cannot blame the
that
cage.
That follows the scent of roasted meat into the trap cannot blame the cage
for wickedness. Hey, now, Shabi, now you carry your 2 legs, Wakago. Yes, no. Some things are just said better in the language. You smell something nice. All that glitters is not gold. You went in one direction. You didn't wait to see what can it actually look like over there. You entered and it trapped. So you can't say that. You made a decision. So the decisions that we make, they're conscious in most cases. So if you made the decision to go, you cannot say that where you took your 2 legs is laced with wickedness, because you made a conscious decision. In anything in life, whether it is voting or voting.
You see, in life, each and every single person has their red line, and you don't cross them. Don't touch me, you touch, you're beaten up. you crossed the red line. You get what I mean? When someone tells you, I'm not interested, and you keep on pushing it, whatever happens after that is on you. You will not blame the hand that slaps you simply because you asked for that slap. Capish?
Capish.
Hey, sawa. All right. Kwa hivyo, wacha tusalimie watu.
Tusalimie watu.
Okay.
Where's everybody this morning? Tell us where you're tuned in from, and let's say hello to you this morning. Laban. Where can you behave yourself? The phone even. Laban. I don't like these things. I'm sorry. Am I talking to myself? Sorry. Laban Mota Rocky says, good morning. Good morning, good people tuned in. Ijuma Bubarak, a very good morning to you. And Robert Mbogo says, good morning, tuned in from Mombasa. Don Sabwa, good morning. And Joyce here. Buona Seto, did you get the China envoy's advice on Singapore roadmap? First of all, he's Japanese, but okay. Yeah. You know the way they say all Africans look alike? Yeah. There's a very distinct difference between Chinese and Japanese. Yeah. Anyway, it seems the Homa Bay, he's moved on. It seems the Homa Bay rally will be the mother of all rallies. There's build-up tension. I don't know if there's a question in there for you, but did you get what he was asking?
I did. Yes,
Professor Uni talked about a number of things. Yeah.
Well, he talked about the fact that Wananchi have to buy into the idea, and that there's no way you are achieving that idea when corruption is high. So yes, I did get his message.
Okay, yes. Your question is answered.
Yes.
Yeah. How do you invite somebody to advise you against your own plan?
He didn't know. He wasn't aware that. These are the words that were going to come out of his mouth. Okay. He just assumed that because he was on a panel somewhere that he would actually come and sugarcoat the thing.
That's where our proverb comes through.
Oh, okay.
You don't blame the cage.
Shebi, now you carry your two legs, waka go. Sato, cannot blame the cage. Your two legs did what?
Invited the guy.
Michael Olanda says, good morning from the land of 1,000 hills. A very good morning to you. Peter Chiari is tuning from Mombasa. Your true power doesn't lie in what you accomplish, but in the resilience you show when life challenges you to keep going despite all odds. Yes. For sure. Leo, hello, Princess Ndura Seto. If Jubilee 1 and 2 and KK have followed the blueprint of the 2030, most of, if not all, would be accomplished. But if Kindiki rightfully put his ego
has failed our vision as a nation.
Okay.
Okay.
Sawa. Leo, good morning. Melbourne, knock, knock. Do you ever open this door, Melbourne? Yeah. Good morning. It's open, Karibu. Come inside, come inside. Leomi says, bonjour, mes amis, ça va? And you answer?
Ça va bien, merci.
Well done. Very good. El Nino is looming. October is a tad away. Have those skyscrapers in South Sea at all been demolished? What about Riparian? My dear.
Was that thing at State House ever brought down?
Which thing?
It was just a story.
Which thing?
So there's a wall that also encroached into riparian land at State House. Was it ever brought down? I don't know. It's. We'll go and check. Fact finding.
It was to go down to set precedent on clearance of all riparian land.
This is true.
Just leave the wall alone. Please. We have better things to do, but let's move on.
Leo says we are asking our military personnel to be ready for evolving military warfare, but are training them the same or just like police. Their training is 1900 based. That was interesting that the president said, be ready at all times, be ready. He did a visit yesterday. Yeah. Be ready to, for warfare. I don't know what he meant, but
just be ready.
Just be ready.
Yeah.
Stay ready.
Never know.
But could be going to Haiti
or anywhere.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there are many things.
Okay. All right. Kennedy Nyanja says, good morning, Pretty Ndu and the handsome Masato Allah. Leo Nicolot, can't wait to join the show. Much love from Dubai to all Spicers. Good morning to you. Eric Nganga says, good morning, Spicers. Ruto's remarks towards Uhuru shows bitterness, anger, and self-denial that he failed when he was in government for 10 years and he's failing as a sitting president. Oi, okay. Christina says, good morning. The weekend has started. Stay safe. Our police officers have decided to wear baklavas like thugs. You might know if the person who'll stop you is a thug or police cause or a thug.
Yeah.
Okay. Kimiak. Running for 2063, planning rather for 2063 without implementing 2227 manifesto is noise from an empty Debe. And that Debe is our current executive. Best believe when I tell you that nothing good will come out of the Kenya Kwanzaa administration. Kimiak, good morning. From Perth in Australia is Dougie, and he says, I never miss your show. Thank you so much. And I know that we're getting into after lunchtime in Australia. So thank you so much for tuning in every morning. Dante says, good morning, SpiceFM. Kenyans seem unable to understand just how despicable these political crooks can be. Sun Tzu is quoted as saying, an evil man is willing to burn down his nation to rule over the ashes. Yeah. The 2000 Why is this 2060 discussion coming right after the Malindi Court declaration that elections should be held this year in August 2026 and not next year? Ask yourself why. This feels like a distraction. I know what it feels like to me. But I'm a good girl today and I'm going to, just follow the yellow brick road.
Remember BBI? I'm just asking. Do you remember BBI?
Yeah.
Okay. Period.
Building Bridges Initiative.
Another political distraction, a campaign.
Just around the campaign.
Yeah,
you have to ask yourself exactly what's going on. The president did, however, say that this has nothing to do with the election next year.
Yeah.
Believe at your own peril.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me
just walk into the cage.
Let me just leave it there.
Yes. Beige says, good morning, Kenya, the Situation Room, following from Paddington in London in the United Kingdom. A very good morning to you. Erica War is also tuned in this morning, says, good morning, guys. Nashan Gugi says, good morning. Ndu and Joe, Juma Karima Seto.
Juma Mubarak.
I like what Mamdani is doing for NYC. He walks the talk. Sad won't ever be president. Well, this is what public service looks like and not dishing lip service to the elected. Love from Arizona. Henry Accepted says, good morning, Spice family. The day looks good. Joe Kamanya. Joe Kamanya is one person. There's not Joe and Kamanya.
Let me be two people.
Okay. You want to be two people?
Let me be. That's a new song.
Sour.
I need to learn it. Okay. So let me be. If they have decided I am two people, I am Joe on the left,
Kamanya.
I'm Kamanya on the right.
Nisawa. Yes. No problem.
Yes.
Hi, guys.
See, they are my people.
Okay.
Hi, guys. Hi, cousins.
Yes.
Joe and Kamanya.
No. That cousin.
You don't want that one?
No.
All right.
You cannot relegate Wanda to being my cousin.
Hatujafika.
That cousin, you don't like that kind of cousin. No worries.
Do not relegate my people.
Dennis Aseto, another beautiful Ndu. Mimi ninaona tuko what?
Tukijikinga wenyewe from goons. Protecting ourselves from goons.
Yes.
All right.
Itabidi tu.
Okay.
Jikinge Friday.
To protect ourselves this Friday.
Yes.
Oh, right. Okay, I understand. Sylvia Lego says, good morning, Joe, Ndu, and Dennis. Happy Friday and happy birthday to me as well. How about a new government as a birthday gift? My sister, would be a great present. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Sylvia. Thank you for tuning in, and a wonderful, wonderful year to you as you take this trip around the sun. Linda Gola says, bonjour à tous. C'est vendredi. Indeed it is. Do you know what that means? Guess.
Good day.
Good day.
Good morning.
No.
Good morning.
Hi.
C'est vendredi.
Okay.
Vendredi is Friday. So it's Friday.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. They could just say anything close to Friday.
It's not English. Lundi, mardi, mercredi, jeudi, vendredi, samedi, dimanche. Those are the days of the week en français.
Some days close to Saturday.
It's close.
See?
Not too bad. Tips Muga says, good morning, SpiceFM team. Heads up, there are 20 bills that need proofreading. Keep an eye on the legal metrology bill 2026. Oh, okay. I'm going to have to look for that.
Yeah.
TGIF, and have a healthy weekend to you too. Sospita Kimani says, good morning, Spice fam.
Yes.
Another whatever today.
I could deal with BS silently.
That would be your skill and talent.
For me, that would be my skill. Before it actually comes, you stop it from
Uko. What would be yours?
Cooking.
Cooking. You can't cook?
I didn't say I can.
I'm just cook well.
I would want to perfect.
You would want to master and perfect it.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I forage for ingredients and I make a meal out of stuff.
Right. Just find it and put it together.
And good meals.
Yeah? Yeah. Okay.
I think Chinese would show you how to do that.
Yeah.
Chinese eat even bamboo shoots, man.
Yes. And they're yummy.
Yeah. Like even when they harvest oranges, including peels, make amazing tea. So like nothing goes to waste.
Yeah.
Yeah, including cowhide. Who would understand that?
It's pomo.
Yeah, that's
very sweet. So pomo.
Pomo.
Pomo. Yeah. I would want to master the languages of Southern Africa.
Also.
So I speak a number of languages, but I would love to master the languages in the South and to be able to differentiate between them, but not just speak the language, but they say that in order to speak a language, you have to imbibe part of the culture to really speak a language properly. So I can remember when we were learning French, we would read the magazines and I went to the countries and order food in the language and read the newspapers and watch the film. That's how you really get to. So I would love to be able to master the languages of the southern part of the continent.
You know how many there are?
I mean, if the thing about those languages is that if you get the root, then now you can.
And they're not even many. They're only 8.
They're not that many.
If you study Zulu, it's easy for you to master Costa, right?
Yeah. I would love to. So you never know. I may be moving to the southern part of Africa. Heads up. Heads up.
Joe Baggy, we come.
We will see you there.
We'll see you there.
Mama.
Sharp. So, Wanda, you see now where you've taken us. Secrets are coming out. Agutu Gembo says good morning. James Kamau says good morning. Kenya consumes 16 million litres of fuel per day. Take 11 shillings from the fuel levy, we can raise 63.36 billion shillings, enough for free primary and day secondary education. Is the economic stupid?
Do we do more fuel than sodas? Just checking. Just checking.
Well, the economic indicators of, progression is, drinking of a soda.
Right.
So if somebody would stand in broad daylight and make this pronouncement, it could be that in actuality, a lot of people are consuming this refreshment.
The other day
as opposed to fuel.
The other day I was having a conversation with someone from ISPAC, and I asked what does F in the FCPA means. So it is fellowship. So it is a recognition.
Careful.
It is a recognition for someone who's done something momentous in that space, so in the accounting. But in this case, I think the fellowship we're talking about is...
It was a fellow ownership. In this case, it was a fellow ownership.
The Lord. That is the fellowship.
You should consider securitization of some fee, some amount from the sales of sodas.
Yeah.
Like we've done with oil.
That too.
But anyway.
Let's have a soda road maintenance levy.
Something.
Yeah.
But the fellow has a point. If only we utilized the revenue from oil, from fuel and all that, we would easily transform this country.
Very true.
Yeah.
So Wanda is upset because she says, I cannot see it on my mobile device, but she says that she greeted you and I did not read it. So I'd like to take this moment.
Please.
Nataka kuchukua fursa hii.
Naam.
Ya kipekee.
Joe, umesalimiwa na dada mrembo binti anaishi huko Toronto. Anakusalimia na unasemaje?
Sema tu.
Upendo na peace is what? Amani. Na anakupenda sana. Sasa nimefikisha
salamu.
Ujumbe.
Bwana awe nawe.
Good Lord.
Nimesalimika.
Bas, Wanda unaona sasa, now when I come fully, properly, even in another language.
Gotta love it.
Sheesh. Okay, let's get through this real quick, guys. Kennedy, we see you. Good morning. G. Kenyan says, good morning. James is also tuned in. The wisest way to win an objective movement is to sincerely listen to and address their issues. Buying a few of them to silence only cleans it and emboldens its resolve. This is true. A very good morning to you, Henry Accepted. And we see you here. Mtuflani, good morning all. Aseto, ask Ndu what Akamu is. I can see what you're doing, Mtuflani. The week has ended.
Yes.
Tell us now. Do tell.
She owes us Akamu.
Is pap. Smooth, creamy, like porridge, but it's smooth. And he's been saying that I should bring it for you people to taste.
Is it from corn or yam or?
It can be from corn. It can be from millet, and so you can use different grains to make the pap.
Okay.
And of course, then changes in color and taste and all of that, but more or less it's pap. Mutuflani na kuona. Good morning, Levi. Moriasi is tuned in from Kisumu, and he says, hey, I never thought. I didn't think.
You didn't think?
I actually didn't think that it would be possible to Well, to spell my name in a way that has never been spelled before, I didn't think. But today, I've been proven wrong.
A new version.
A new version of my name has come out.
Yeah. I'm just looking at where U, O, and H are. Where is Gobali, my good? They're not even close on the keyboard, but anyway.
Yani, N-D-O-H. Great. Well done. I have to congratulate you. Good job.
Maybe that's your name in 2060.
And I've
It's
refused.
a vision.
I have refused.
Okay.
So you've added 2 letters and removed one that's supposed to be there, but we greet you all the same. Sammy, good morning. James Nganga is tuned in. Arthur Mona says, good morning, Spice family. Good morning, guys, says Njeru. A very good morning to you. He says that you people are looking amazing.
Asante.
Andrew Chira says, good morning, Spice. It doesn't take one to be a rocket scientist to know what's coming. Well, all we need to do is look. Mr. Korosky says, good morning. It's Dennis. Dennis and Joe say hi to all who are tuned in from Kericho. Abdi says, good morning. For me, it's simple. Thank you, President Ruto. Sawa. Simon Baraza said, good morning. Your ardent listener and viewer here from Mundika Busia. Good morning to you. We got it. Milestones. The terrorists in uniform have killed another Kenyan in custody in Ukambani. Yes, they did. Wangi Juma, we see you. Good morning. Wanda, I got you. Don't worry. Margaret Gathoni, where Sijali. Times and seasons, my sister. Times and seasons. Good morning, everybody. Karibu Sana, thank you for being here today. And we just take a minute to then be able to have a little bit of fun and greet you all this morning as we should. Let's take a quick look at what's going on with the weather and the traffic, and then we'll come and look into the headlines. Karibuni Sana, everybody. Naona Kiswahili yangu ina improve by the day.
I mean, you asked.
Their issue was that the dogs were allegedly barking every time they passed by her door. Voila. The neighbor is the female. So the dogs, every time the female passed, the dogs would bark.
Yeah.
So, tame your dogs. They said this in a lie. Sometime I got to do this real quick. The Environment Court received a rather intriguing dispute. Naomi Achieng and Jet Scoresman sued Kathy Kilonzo. You know her? Property management firm Kaiser Ventures Limited and Orchid Residence Limited in a row over dogs. Achieng and Gosman are Kathy's neighbors. From the case, the two were unhappy with the presence of Kathy's dogs in the hood. Dogs in the hood. Anyway. Their issue was that Kathy's 2 dogs were allegedly barking at them every time they passed her door.
Okay.
The 2 alleged that the dogs had caused fear. They argued it was against the code of conduct that governs the residence, which prohibits the keeping of dogs or pets in common areas. In her supporting affidavit, Achieng further alleged that despite several complaints to Kaiser and Orchid, no action had been taken. They asked the court to direct Kathy to keep the dogs off the common areas and keep them within their premises. They also sought orders to force the 2 companies to enforce the residency code of conduct, touching on the issue of pets in the common area. In her response, Kathy argued that the case was filed in the wrong forum. She stated that the complaints raised involved a civil dispute and had nothing to do with the environment. Kathy also told the court that Achieng and Gosman had anchored their claims on the wrong law, as dogs rearing in the city is governed by the Nairobi City County Dog Control and Welfare Act. Did you know such a thing existed? The court heard that the act deals with dog licensing, control and welfare within the county, including penalties for offences. So the court looked at all of this and said, all right, you guys are barking up the wrong tree.
Yeah.
So come and be going home.
Yep.
You can sort this thing out between yourselves. Surely. Stop wasting the court's time.
Nice.
I know she didn't say it in as many words, but essentially that's what it was.
But
and
people-
Kathy just basically said, you see now these guys, they've even brought it to, they're wasting your time, your honor. They've brought it to the wrong court. There's somewhere else this thing should be taken.
Imagine people just needed to be adults to just sit and discuss and agree.
Just adults.
Just
sit
adult.
down. Have a conversation.
Yeah.
This lawsuit had nothing to do with the dogs.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So.
The dogs were collateral in this case.
Yeah.
Have a conversation, folks. Like I said, the art of conversation is lost on many a human in this day and age.
You'll be shocked.
UDA loses key leaders as rival hunts for defectors. It's the time, guys. And we're going to see many more. It's just, it doesn't matter where your what's the word I'm looking for? Loyalty lies. That when you find that the political vehicle that you previously rode on is no longer working for you, you will move.
Yeah.
So somebody can swear heaven and hell to you on a heaven and earth to you on a particular party, but tomorrow, guess what? They can come and tell you, me. No. I'm moving.
and they will keep moving, and it's a conversation to be having. It speaks to is there no ideological convergence?
There isn't.
There isn't.
Oh, there isn't.
No.
Okay. So we subscribe to these parties just for Political expediency?
Yes, and if you piss me off tomorrow morning, I go to the no, even not to the next. I go and open my own.
Not because you believe in what that party says.
Believe what?
Or you love the color of the party.
Yeah. What's wrong with you?
Well,
why are you demanding things from people? Ideology.
So then we are running at a very high risk, because if these people now wear the appropriate right party colors this time around, does it mean they should be re-elected?
I tell you,
the same MPs who voted yes and yes and yes.
Political parties are seen as vehicles. Ikifika stage ya mwisho unashuka.
Ama katikati ya safari unaona no.
I love the coming days, because these conversations will be hot. Important. We must interrogate.
Questions as Kindiki Mudavadi allies miss in ODM UDA talks, really. Ruto's 2060 vision bid sparks legal debate. Of course it was going to come. And MPs passed public participation bill years later. It's so funny that now is when they've passed the bill. But supposedly, public participation has been happening in this country.
Yeah.
But, whomst am I?
Whomst are you?
Senators raise concern over KICC's poor state, as in they've looked at KICC and it's not doing too good. It needs a facelift.
Okay.
Cash-strapped Ruto government back at the IMF with a begging bowl. So they said, before you gave us conditions, we didn't follow them, but I beg now. Please just give us something. Understand us where we are coming from.
Doing projects.
Yes. Peter Kimani is in the Seriously Speaking this Friday and talks about a number of things, and talks about the walls of Kilgoris and the parable of the divide between the rich and the poor. That picture is emblazoned in my mind.
Yeah.
For sure. Love it or hate it, Gachagua is currently Ruto's co-president. That's an opinion this morning by Mushiri Karaja. And get yourself a copy of the Standard newspaper or the Standard e-paper, www.standardmedia.co.ke. Pulse is in the Standard today. That should be fun. East Africa's finest collide in a hunt for regional honour is what we're looking at in the sports pages. And KCB is chasing Kabeberry Sevens history. The rugby circuit gets back into action with that. All right.
Let's go to the Daily Nation real quick now. Governor's race against time. Why? Now, first-time county chiefs seeking re-election skew budgets towards highly visible projects to fulfill key campaign pledges made since 2022, even as some shift political loyalties, with the opponents intensifying the push to oust them. The latest approved spending plans focus on sectors that target voters in the grassroots. One asked the question, Wananchi needed this development 4 years ago, not today. So we look at crisis looms over 22 billion shillings schools capitation gap, right? We were told that education is now lacking, even with the new funding model in universities, but still there is a 22 billion shillings capitation gap that does exist. Taxpayers fork 206
billion.
Yes.
Nice.
There's a gap that does exist. Remember, the examiners have not been paid to date, right? Taxpayers fork out 206 billion shillings to fund Ruto's housing plan. So, in short, we have forked out 206 billion shillings to fund housing plan. One asks the question, how many are completed? As you compare to the promise of 250,000 units annually. Color of hate is the question. Kenyan nurses endure racism in UK hospitals. Kenyan nurses recruited to ease Britain staff shortages are facing racist abuse from patients and colleagues. Kazi Maju. One asks the question again. I love asking this question.
You've asked this question?
Yeah, one asks the question, what is government doing to protect its resource that is outside the country? Because every other time we say, foreign exchange from Kenyans living in diaspora, Ikoju, how are you protecting them? Because here we're being told they're being mistreated.
Sasa facilitate kazi, upate kazi, alafu tena sasa ni manage.
Yes, you must protect me. Ama mimi si Mkenya nikifika Maju. Ama ni kazi ngumu.
Tulikupatia kazi na tena sasa unataka tukulinde.
Inafaa unilinde. Board registers 7 semaglutide drugs amid obesity rise. Yes, 7 semaglutide drugs amid obesity rise. We're not having conversations on quality of food in the country. We are here being told that soda, which we know plays a big role in
the economy.
Obesity.
Oh, sorry.
Obesity, but that is our measure of economy. Capish? YouTube raises bar for creators seeking full monetization. YouTube is raising the bar for Kenyan content creators and artists seeking to earn money on the platform, with the new monetization requirements set to take effect in February 2027. New creators applying to the YouTube Partner Program will need 1,000 subscribers and 8,000 valid public watch hours in 12 months, or 20 million valid public short views in 90 days to qualify for short monetization. In short, wanasema kazi itakuwa ngumu for you to get monetized on YouTube. So perhaps a conversation as well, especially when we see that majority of YouTubers have gotten into the tax bracket, which they have opposed for a very long time. Kenyan academic wins 103 million shillings US grant for African vegetable venture. So that's what we have. Governor's race to finish projects as elections near has been expounded in page 4. And on page 5, Pro-Ruto Mount Kenya defectors face trap. What kind of trap? Politicians fleeing UDA face loyalty test. Party primaries, resistance from grassroots members who remained loyal to Gachagua. Hata mkikuja DCP, we will still ask you, mbona huku move na Gachagua? In short, that's what you're being told. Your loyalty to Gachagua will be questioned. Let's look at the star. Come on.
Ivo, the star, yes. The star is starring. Siasa says opposition should challenge New Vision 2060 with hard facts, not just pure rhetoric. You know, kama hauna agenda, kama hauna,
Takubalizia asubuhi na mapema.
So he says, yes, the opposition should challenge the new vision of 2060 with hard facts. The story continues on page 10. A man says, I was forced to drink petrol before they set me on fire. That's a young man from Kirinyaga who was suspected of stealing a mobile phone. Unfortunately, he's nursing, I think this could be third-degree burn wounds. Then the exam assessors, they face strike ban in proposed law before legislators. Why? Teachers involved in the management of national exams and assessment could soon be barred from going on strike during examination periods.
I thought that was really funny. Oh my Lord.
Says a proposed law before members of the National Assembly seeks to introduce tougher new controls on management of the country's examination system, where teachers play a central role. The story continues on page 6. It'll be interesting to see how that develops. Page 8 of the slide says ODM and Linda Mwananchi trade barbs as battle for Nyanza intensifies. ODM and Linda Mwananchi leaders have escalated their war of words ahead of the high-stakes political rally planned by the Nairobi Senator Edwin Sifuna-led movement in Homa Bay on Sunday. Linda Mwananchi leaders have accused the ODM wing of plotting to disrupt their meeting, claims that have been rejected by ODM leaders. The growing confrontation has exposed an intensifying battle for the control of Nyanza following the death of the former ODM Right Honorable Raila Odinga. I think these are just two siblings, because ODM and Linda Mwananchi, they're the same. ODM, part of it is now with the outgoing President William Ruto. We know Linda Mwananchi is now with the former President Uhuru Kenyatta. So let them struggle. Let them continue. More stories. That continues on page 8. Prepare for wars off the battlefield. Ruto tells KDF. President William Ruto presides over the pass-out parade of more than 5,000 recruits of the Defense Forces Recruit Training School in Kamagut, was in Gishu County on Thursday, which was yesterday. Page 2 says MP Kapondi denies claims of guns found at his home. More leaders defect. The former vice president, while viewed as one of the front runners for the opposition presidential ticket, I don't know by who because he's impeached. Those are my words. He has struggled to dominate the political conversation. That struggle must continue. We are led by the Constitution. If you're impeached, my friend, please assume your position correctly. Treasury faces against time. Races against time to lock in 5.3 trillion shillings election year budget. Time is running. Now, there is a story which is somewhere at the Nairobian. He says, A date is not a sex contract.
You have 1 minute, but
Yes.
this seems interesting.
That is on page 17. A date is not a sexual contract.
Really?
Yeah, you should know. Then there is another one I want you to go and read after. Where did it go? Where it is saying people are in relationships but they do not know. No. I need to.
Please repeat.
Yes. It has disappeared. It is saying.
Please repeat, underline, and bold.
Please look for the Nairobian. There is a story saying here
Yes.
how. Why am I tearing you apart? It is talking of Gen Zs who are in situationships. Where is this story? I was just reading it now. They are in situationship, but they do not know that they converted into a relationship. So later on, they find themselves. Yes, it is there on page 22. It says, trapped in situationships. The Gen Z dating trend is breaking more hearts than breakups. I read to you. There was a time when relationships came with labels. You are either dating or you are not. Boyfriend or girlfriend. Fiancé or fiancé. Husband or wife. The milestones were familiar. And while every relationship had its own challenges, there was rarely confusion about where people stood. Lastly, parents knew when to ask, so when are we meeting this person? Friends knew whether to reserve an extra seat or dinner. The story continues. The guy says here, at some point I realized I was acting as though I was in a relationship, but we had never actually said we were. I assumed we were moving towards something because everything about the way we interacted felt like a relationship.
Okay.
That's a very interesting story.
Let me tell you, Juliet Omelo. Ujia. Inaitwa nini that uji?
Akamu.
On my beat.
It's interesting.
Wololo.
So that and many more stories.
Sisemi. It's 7 o'clock.
Situation Room, the only way to start your